All right, we're back again. Very random time, but it's a very important time because for the Desert Dynasty football crew and the League of Ordinary Gentlemen, it is draft week.
Woo!
Figured it would be important for us to talk about it. We talked a little bit about it on our latest conversation, what, month and a half ago
Give or
now?
take a couple of weeks, yeah.
Uh, yeah, so been a hot minute, but very important that we go into this draft week kind of just get some thoughts, maybe some predictions, and just kind of see what the entire vibe is since preseason has officially started too.
Absolutely. Preseason
And we're
started.
gonna,
Injuries have already started. Uh, Criminal investigations have already been started,
oh
which
yeah,
also can affect our draft coming up. Because if we're just dealing with
and
rookies, like there's one particular rookie that still hasn't even signed his rookie deal and has some domestic violence charges against his ass. But the league
yeah,
can't punish him yet because he hasn't signed his contract yet. So they're in some weird fucked up limbo that I can't like I don't understand.
weird how that all works out.
Especially because like he was going to be a guy that I thought would be going at least I don't know 1.5, 1.6 in our rookie draft. Now I have no idea.
No idea. I mean, for those that don't know, we're talking Quinshawn Judkins right now,
Yeah,
which goes in line with just how the Browns operate too.
I guess. I guess that's how they do it. But I mean, the way they drafted this year, they went like double ups on fucking everything. Like they drafted
They doubled up
doubled
on
up a quarterback because they had no particular idea what they're doing. They doubled
nope.
up on running back because they have no particular idea what they're doing.
And no Nick Chubb anymore.
Well, I just heard news today that Nick Chubb just looks slow as like all hell in Texans camp,
Yeah.
which is not good news. But also, like, I think he's the healthiest option at running back right now because Joe Mixon's like probably a few weeks away, and then nobody likes Damian Pierce.
Unfortunately.
Sadly,
He's actually not a bad back. He just
I don't know. He must
is
have
there are ones that are better, I guess.
pissed in like the GM's coffee or something like that because there's no reason
He did something.
there's no reason to free fall like that other than just the coaching staff just doesn't believe in his talent. I mean, he wasn't a high draft pick either, but like, come on, like you gave him a chance one year, but not the next. You got to go get an old man from Cincinnati that was past his prime. Granted, he had a good season last year, but he's also like old and he gets hurt a lot. So
Yep. We're already some drama going on, and from I saw that there was some personal drama going on in the world of Mr. Travis Hunter as well.
really, what's up with him?
Yeah. His like I don't know if they were married yet, but like his girlfriend or something like that, now ex or something, was having some weird stuff going on, and maybe he was cheating on her or she was cheating on
I mean, if
him.
they weren't married, who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah,
honestly, that's just whatever.
there was yeah,
I mean, like I
but
don't know. Far be it from me to understand attractiveness with like these NFL players, but Travis Hunter looks like one of the Goombas from the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like his mouth is just nah, nah, nah.
just yeah. Let's see. Recently faced social media backlash due to his relationship with his
Social
fiance.
media backlash can suck a nut, dude. Like that doesn't mean anything.
It's
That means less than a
not
shift when
going
you're
to
on the
affect
field.
and it really shouldn't affect his play at
Probably
all.
not. Apparently, he's been fucking lighting it up in training camp too. Like he's clearly been like the
Apparently,
best receiver in camp.
which is surprising considering the Jags have Brian Thomas Jr., who was, I mean, let's be real, from a fantasy standpoint, Brian Thomas Jr. is very good back, a very good wide
I mean,
receiver from a fantasy
well,
point.
also from a real life standpoint, like they need superstars to put on tickets, and they don't have a lot of guys. So they'll be super happy to
They
put
have,
him on there now. And ten,
yeah, I mean, they really only have what two standouts in Trevor Lawrence and now Travis Hunter, and hopefully now Brian Thomas.
Well, I mean, if Trevor Lawrence is even a standout, Brian Thomas is probably the only guy that they consider like a really good player on that team. And now
Yeah,
Travis
because you
Hunter.
definitely can't say Etienne. You can't say Etienne, and you can't say Tank Bigsby.
Some people like to say Tank Bigsby. I am not one of them. I'm not going to say Travis Etienne is that good either. I'm just like a wait and see kind of thing. Because that backfield can go to hell, as far as I'm concerned. Sooner I can get rid of Etienne, the happier I'll be, because he's a headache. And if he doesn't get the starting job right out the gate, then it's fucking done, and I can cut him, and I'll be happy.
You're just gonna cut him. It's not even gonna be not even gonna be a try to get anything out of him. Just cutting him.
Probably, like he's so far down all rankings in every single metric that you can look up right now. Like if you look up in in redraft leagues, you'll see that like Travis Etienne is like maybe a 13th round pick, maybe. And this is a dude that was fucking running back 2 years ago. Fucking fine though.
Yep.
I mean, they had a borderline brain dead offensive coordinator for the last 3 years, and like, it's apparently his fault that he can't run anymore. Not to mention they have no talent anywhere else on that goddamn team. They lost the tight end that meant the most to them, so who knows? We'll see what they got this year, but I mean,
Yeah, there's something going on over there. I think it starts with the ownership when you have one of the cons owning them.
like in Star Trek,
Man,
that
I didn't realize just how many injuries there were for Buffalo.
Buffalo,
I'm scrolling through some injury reports.
it's not good.
God,
Yeah,
they're gonna have to rely a lot on Keon Coleman, right?
yeah, it's either him or
Dalton Kincaid.
he. I mean, sure. He can't block fucking anything though. So I mean, like,
He can't block for
so
shit.
he's not going to get on the
But I
field.
mean, supposedly on August 3rd, Shakir had a high ankle sprain. Curtis Samuel had some sort of injury going
He had a
on.
case of the olds.
Curtis
I
Samuel?
think so. I don't even think he's that old. I just think he's just washed up.
I didn't think Curtis Samuel was that old. I thought he was. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of someone
Nah,
else.
he's not that old. He's probably barely in his 30s. I just never liked him.
Not even. He's 28.
That's basically 30.
I'm close enough. I mean, I consider myself 30 when I was 28.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and I mean that, and then Caden Prather, but no one really knows who he is.
Elijah Moore, baby. What are you talking about? Emo. He's back.
Yeah, he sure is.
Sure ain't.
But guess who's healthy? Keon Coleman's
Yeah,
healthy. Let's
he's
go.
clearly the dude. Like, he has to take a step forward. He didn't have a good rookie season, so now is his time to like make big strides in his sophomore season. We shall see. I like Keon Coleman. I have Josh Allen, so I wanted Keon Coleman last year, but I didn't. I wasn't able to get him. You got him.
I got him.
It's fine.
And I was hoping for an immediate start on him, but that turned to shit.
Buffalo's a strange
But-
situation, man. This
Buffalo's
they
really strange.
scored
I mean,
despite having nobody at receiver.
apparently. Well, they had Amari Cooper for half a season,
Yeah, but he didn't.
but then he was injured
Yeah,
for half that time
he
too.
got like no catches. He played full games, and he
Which that's something we'll need to discuss too. Somehow Amari Cooper is still unsigned,
for sure.
which that's to me that's a big deal.
It should be a big deal to some teams, especially ones that don't have goddamn receivers.
I keep seeing stuff pop up for Amari Cooper that Dallas was looking, but I'm like,
I mean, he's probably like a good option, I suppose. But they already have a 1 and 2 receiver. That's what they went out and got Pickens for, to be the number 2.
yeah. Well, and even then, like, was that where he was drafted? Right, he was drafted to the Cowboys.
Cooper? No, initially he was drafted by the Raiders.
That's right. Then he was with the Raiders for his like 3 years, and then went to Dallas for a
That's
while. Oh, what other notable injuries? God, Jonathan Brooks. There's a sad, sad
I mean,
story.
I don't even pay attention to his news. He's probably just they froze him in carbonite, right? Like that's the only way to keep him from injuring his ACL.
That's the only way to keep him from not breaking his knee.
That's what I would do if I were the owner of that team.
Yeah. Cole Kmet is injured still, but
But they drafted a rookie, so hopefully, who cares?
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they went and got Colston Loveland, who's considered. It's a toss up right now between him and Tyler Warren for not for tight end one in terms of rookie tight ends.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Um,
competition in that regard. I think it's one or two. Plus, like any other contender, like I think, what's his name, Arroyo, out of Seattle. Apparently, he's
yeah,
getting a lot of good press right now. But
I
we'll
mean,
see.
to be honest, Seattle kind of needs it because they have
Yeah,
JSN.
Jason, it's good. They have the ghost of Cooper Cup. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they went and got Cooper Cup.
Yep.
Yeah,
So they got him. They,
but you could say Cooper Cup moved back home because he's from Washington. So
I mean, yeah, this is a perfect time to get him right after it's like one of his worst performances.
seriously,
But also, like
I
they
mean,
have their starting running back is injured again, so we'll see if they like start.
shocking.
Well, Ken Walker was always
Um,
hurt, so I mean,
I was just about to say you're never gonna get a full season out of Kenneth Walker, unfortunately. Sorry, Kyle, but you're just not.
yeah, Zach
Uh,
Charbonnet,
apparently,
whatever.
apparently both Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett got hurt during. Well, I guess they're limited on
Well,
practices.
Pickett for sure is hurt. Dylan Gabriel, who knows? I already think that it's like I do believe that it's going to be Joe Flacco week one,
I think so too.
but if you're building for the future, that makes zero sense to start him all year. It just doesn't. Like you, especially because you invested two picks in two rookie quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So Gabriel better show something, or they're going to have to resort to Shadur Sanders, which seems like a fucking emergency, like quarterback at this point because they took him so goddamn late. So if they don't have shit behind him, so I don't know.
Which I mean, I I go back. I keep thinking about that, and like as funny as it is, he's not a fifth round quarterback talent.
No,
We can all admit that he is better
he
than
was
that.
better than every quarterback taken after Jackson Dart.
Or yeah,
So
I'd say so. I mean, I would say he's better than Dylan Gabriel,
I would
but
agree with you. I would agree. I would think that he's
so
better than damn near everybody. Like I said, that was drafted all in between there. Like whoever that like doofus that got drafted by New Orleans is, and anybody else.
Scaug or whoever. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I I couldn't care less. He's probably not going to start anyway.
Nope,
So
it's gonna be Spencer
damn
Rattler.
right, snake bite.
Me, big pointy teeth.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That makes it hard. And I heard that the rookie running back was banged up in New Orleans too. Devin Neal, he's hurt now
Yeah, but Alvin Kamara is gonna be their number
for
one.
sure. But I mean, like you got to have somebody behind him. He's not going to be healthy the entire time, especially as he gets older.
No, he's gonna be healthy the entire time, and he's gonna do great.
That
He's gonna bring back the greatness that was Alvin Kamara 6 years
he might
ago.
have to because I don't know who else is going to catch the damn ball. If Chris Olave takes a hit to the head, then he's going to be mushmouthed all the way to the sideline.
Chris Olave takes any awkward hit, he's gonna be out for at least three
At least.
weeks. That's a trade that we can talk about that Matt keeps trying to push. I
Is he trying
swear.
to get Chris Olave off his team?
Yep.
I mean, 2 years ago, I was ready to trade him a first round pick for Chris Olave, but at the time, I don't think I could have got it done. Now I'm
No.
kind of happy that I
No.
never
No. No.
fucking proposed it because A, I have no room for him, and B, I don't want that
Yeah.
injury concern.
No. Trayvon Diggs is still supposedly out. Micah Parsons is considered quote unquote questionable.
That's a contract injury. That's bullshit.
Yeah, they say it literally says from August 5th, Parsons back
Yeah,
contract
his contract has a fucking
is
bruised thigh.
uncertain to
Like,
play.
no way.
Yeah, uncertain to play week one.
I mean, he will
No one cares about
probably.
Miles Sanders.
Jerry Jones will probably give him a contract, like, right before week
Yep.
one, just like he did with
Oh
Dak
yeah.
Prescott. Just because he's a fucking social media whore and he wants the spotlight on him at all times. And everybody's going to give him the damn spotlight, and Cowboys fans are going to roll their eyes. Everybody that's not a Cowboys fan is just going to laugh at the Cowboys for the fucking bullshit they're doing.
Yep. All the time. Always will. Always will laugh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's any what other notable because I'm so behind on it. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else I mean, it says Mixon is out for an extended amount of time.
Yeah. There's no timetable on it. That's what's concerning.
You know, Tank Dell is still considered out.
Tank Dell's probably out for the whole year. That's why they went out and they doubled
Um,
down on his position. They got Christian Kirk from Jacksonville, and they drafted a dude that could
mhm,
fit in the slot from Iowa State.
very easily. Yeah.
So,
And any Ohio State wide receiver has apparently just been gold for the past few years.
yeah. I mean, Marvin Harrison was a commercial fucking failure according to most people's projections, but
To projections, maybe, but still, I mean, he fit in totally fine. He wasn't the biggest thing for him. He wasn't like out of place.
no. And like
Like,
as much as I complained about him last year, he still had 800 yards and he had 8 touchdowns. My problem with him is that it was very spread out. Like some days he would have no
mhm.
catches. One day he went crazy. Most days he had 0 catches. And plus, like he had like a I think it was like a 46% catch rate. Like targeted over 100 times. He
Yeah,
only had like 60 or so catches, which
yeah.
is fucking unacceptable no matter who you are.
Hmm.
So that's why I was flipping out last year about his fucking ass. So if he pisses me off again this year, then we might talk some trades. We'll see.
We'll see. Somehow the Raiders only have two injuries on their list. That's surprising. No one of note. Lad McConkey didn't practice on
Me
Monday.
too. He's fine.
I'm not worried about it.
He's
Najee Harris is considered out.
Najee Harris has yeah.
That's right. He has his eye thing that you
He
were
took
mentioning. Yeah.
took a firework to the eye. So and as of the news as of this recording is that he was walking around the practice field getting
Yep.
some I don't know what walking around gives you like in terms of exercise, but I can almost guarantee you that it doesn't fix your fucking busted eye. So
If you think really hard.
I don't have to think very hard. I could sooner imagine him as the fucking mythical Cyclops, Jason of the Argonauts, than I can fucking him being like a legitimate running back within the next few weeks. It's it's
Uh,
very concerning, but I mean, like, I also give less than a shit because I'm going to be taking the dude that's right behind him, and yay
yeah.
me.
Well, and I would even say that arguably Omarion Hampton might be better just because he's younger
Well,
and
he's younger. They also
old.
took him in the first round, so he's got the cachet behind him.
Yep.
There's no reason.
Darren Waller though is out.
Yeah,
Um,
because he's fucking been retired for 2 years. He's got to stretch his old bones.
yeah.
That
They say he should be expected to play week one.
and do what? I
Uh,
have no expectations for him this year.
Zero. I mean, he's considered one of the top tight ends to grab right now. That's within our free agency right now, but I'm not
It
touching
has
him.
to be because there's not a lot of tight ends out there. But like, I'm not fucking
I'm
around
not
with that
touching him.
situation. I have
Mm-mm.
old man Kelsey and David Njoku, and both of them are very volatile, and I'm not gonna fuck around with something that's even more
No.
volatile than what I already have.
Well, supposedly Mr. Kelsey signed, didn't he sign an extension or something?
Probably not. I don't think he's gonna. If he did, it doesn't mean anything because I do think that this is more than likely his last year.
Um, No, he's supposedly signed an extension, and they'll keep him at the Chiefs through
Eh.
2027.
If they win, like if they won the Super Bowl last year, he was going to retire. So
Oh yeah.
if,
No, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl anytime between now and 2027, he's leaving. He's
I
done.
think if they get to the Super Bowl, he's probably done. I don't think he's got enough energy to
Yeah,
like crawl back from nothing.
really, really don't. He's too busy dealing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, which is whatever. Again, we get to see somebody
Yeah, still don't care.
I care because they fucking need to stop showing somebody overreacting to first downs. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
fakest
fair.
fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Um, Justin Jefferson is supposedly considered questionable, but I'm not worried
Tweaked
about him.
hamstring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not good news, but especially because he missed fucking most of the season like 2 years ago with a hamstring injury. So that I'm getting reminded of that like real bad. It's
Hmm.
really starting to fucking frustrate me. But what can you do? If he's hurt, he's hurt.
Supposedly Stefon Diggs is considered questionable, but there's a quote here that says
Oh,
that Diggs is considered a cut above the rest of the receiver position due to separation quickness, efficient movements, and ability to win at the catch point.
probably he's the only seasoned receiver on the damn roster.
He sure
The
is.
next,
Do I
the
do I still want him? No.
I mean, I may kinda as a top target for like somebody who like experts are all gaga with this year. I wouldn't mind him. Take a flyer on Stephon Diggs. Probably worth a spot start every now and again.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah, we'll
see.
see. You still have Diggs, right?
Uh, I still got him. He's on the trade block, but no one wants him.
Because he's injured and old.
It's so crazy to think that 30 to 31 is old.
Well, I mean, in terms of like regular old fantasy, probably not as concerning. But like with us, pretty damn old. Like it's probably somebody we
Yeah.
would cut bait on. But I mean, he still performs at a high level when he's healthy. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to say.
Taysom Hill is considered out.
Good,
He's on the active
good.
list.
I hope he has both legs amputated. I hate Taysom Hill.
Oh boy. Um,
He's a disgrace
ooh,
to what football is.
there's some that people will want to keep an eye on. On August 4th, Cam Scatabo had an MRI on his
He'll be fine.
hamstring. Just something to keep an eye out because his run style, he has to be
Yeah, I'd be more
healthy.
concerned about him like breaking a shoulder or something or concussions.
I'll be worried about his
Yeah, for
head.
sure. He
Uh,
should be wearing one of those Halo helmets or whatever, but
he better. Uh,
we'll see. I mean, it's still we still have like a month away before the season starts, so I'm not too concerned about
yeah,
like injuries that could potentially linger. I mean, soft tissue injuries suck ass and they're really terrible to track throughout the entire year, but I mean, if they take it easy with him, I would hope that they don't fucking ruin him. I mean, they didn't. He was like a third or fourth round pick, so I mean, they're probably gonna fucking still play him in the preseason. But I wish they would handle him with a
yeah,
little bit more kid gloves.
yeah. I mean, and for Cam, I mean, I don't see him really starting even.
Not initially. Tyrone Tracy at least earned the job last year.
Yeah,
Do I think he? Do I
for
think
sure.
Scadaboo is the better running back? Absolutely.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It goes back to the whole conversation we had before about like you can be a stud in college, you can be a stud in high school, but you are surrounded by all guys that are at that level.
Yeah, but there's also
So,
like a certain thing that you can look at with a player in college, like if they elevate themselves like so clearly above and beyond like the competition that's around him. I think that's probably something you can hitch your wagon to, especially when you come to the next level. It means that you're at least going to be, I don't know, more up to speed than most guys, I would think. Probably not the most intensely like athletic guys, but maybe some dude with a little bit of a head start.
maybe a little bit. Supposedly Brandon Ayuk is out. Um,
Everybody, every fucking receiver on that
but I
team is
think
hurt,
that's
dude.
yeah. Because I think they said Jawan Jennings is considered hurt
Jennings has
too.
a
Well,
hamstring shit too.
hamstring little thing. But again, I mean, all this is still just stuff that we're just seeing and injury reports, which could be the littlest of things too. I mean, it also month to month and a half out until week one. So
Yeah, I mean, I did say that like we're like a month away and everything, but also that it's gonna sneak up on us real fast.
oh
I
yeah,
mean, preseason
yeah. I'm trying to
started
see
last week
anyone else.
with the Hall of Fame
Yeah,
game.
I'm trying to find anyone of like really big note that we need really looking
Mm,
at.
no,
Um,
nothing too crazy.
Nothing that really. Oh, I mean Godwin. That was. I mean
Godwin,
that
he's still
injury
recovering.
from.
Justin Fields is
Yeah,
fucking still hurt. He was like the first one out the gate that like everybody was freaking out about.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it's
Will Levis is on IR.
yeah, and the Tennessee fans went, so what?
Yep, they went and got their supposed franchise.
Well, they
Hopefully,
traded in Levis jerseys for Cam Ward jerseys,
they
which would
sure
be
did.
nice because nobody's
Uh
talking about Cam Ward worth a shit. Nobody's mentioned a
oh,
fucking word about him, and he's the number one overall pick in this draft.
yeah. He was the most like underhyped first overall
Nobody
pick,
said a fucking thing.
which I didn't realize this, but didn't know this until my dad visited a few weeks ago. Cam Ward, Heisman winner, went to WSU for a while.
Dude,
He was a
he went to
WSU quarterback.
everywhere. Like he had like five different schools.
Oh yeah. I mean, to me, it's a big deal coming from the Washington State area, not like Portland, not Pullman specifically, but I grew up like an hour away. It was a big deal for me because Cam Ward was at WSU next year, transfer Heisman winner. Probably gonna happen again this year
Maybe.
because of fucking Mateer transferred to Oklahoma.
I mean, it's hard to say that he's probably going to be a Heisman winner, but I mean, we'll see.
He's a they're already putting him on the watch list. So
Yeah, it could be anybody. People like that fucking ASU quarterback. Who cares?
yeah, I'm not entirely sold, but we'll see. But supposedly, Mr. Scary Terry McLaurin, who's on my team as well, requested a trade, and the Commanders have no interest
I don't know if they have.
in
I don't know
doing
if they
that.
have no interest. They should have interest if they want to keep their fans happy.
The Commanders don't appear interested in dealing McLaurin, who requested a trade on
Don't appear
Thursday, and that was on August
not interested
1st.
in dealing him, so they don't want to trade him.
True. Which I see where he's coming from because he probably wants at least he wants to win, and
He wants to get paid.
I mean,
That's what he wants.
yeah,
And I'll say it like I'm not like going out on a limb on this one and saying that like he deserves to be paid. The incredible line of dog shit quarterbacks that he had throw him the ball over his entire career. And like he's 30 years old now, so he's had to deal with like he just barely got to the promised land of like being an excellent receiver last year because of what Jaden Daniels did. But, like Sam
well,
Howell
even
and all
out.
these other garbage players over the last fucking like 7, 8 years, they've been trash, dude.
Well, I mean, you could even argue that um, he had a still amazing year when it was Sam Howell.
I would say serviceable, but he's never been high in the touchdown regard, like or the touchdown department because he's always had like he's been a high target guy. He'll get over 1,000 yards, blah blah blah, but he'll never get in the end zone. Like cool, Terry had like 97 catches. He had like 1,200 yards. Got like 3 touchdowns. That's pretty cool, man.
And yeah, as I say, and two
Yeah.
tutties.
So he finally got it. He's paid his fucking dues to that stupid
Yeah.
franchise, and they deserve like he deserves to be paid. I don't know if that means anything, especially to that front office because like it's whatever. They weren't around for most of his suffering, so I guess they don't have to care. But I mean, like
No.
he's a fucking fan favorite, and like if you want to piss off the fans and get rid of the best receiver they've had since Fuck yeah.
Probably Santana Moss.
Lavernius Coles.
I mean, I would say Santana
Santana
Moss.
Moss, yeah. I mean, these are all guys that got like traded there too. Like Santana Moss was initially like with I think the Jets, and then he went there.
Something
Pierre
like
Garcon
that.
was there for a handful of years, but he was initially a Colt. So McLaurin's like it's
I have to
one of
look
their
it up now.
homegrown guys, and like, why would you not want to keep him? It's the same bullshit when like Larry Fitzgerald was like 30 years old. We had to pay him because he's a fucking legend.
Oh yeah, yeah. At some point, you need to pay the
I
man
agree.
because I mean, like you said, he's put up with all the bullshit for his entire
Yeah,
career.
just consider it like some
But
sweet alimony earned for years of abuse.
because that's what we all just need is money after just a little bit of alimony after all the
I'll take
abuse.
it. You can punch me in the face for about
But
fucking a year and a half, and then I get some sweet cash. I'll take it.
just punch me in the face and then I'll sue you.
Sure,
So
I'll take it.
so really quickly here, let's talk some trades that have been either made or maybe some that you have heard about or maybe ones that have even been thrown your way. Uh, I've had two people specifically that have been reaching out to me for the past week.
Yeah, it's about to get hot and heavy. Like this is draft week. Like people are trying.
hmm So Matt has always been trying to talk to me, and Andy specifically too. Nick was talking to me a little bit, and funny enough, Nick and I actually did end up making a trade today. The blockbuster trade
Easy.
was getting rid of was more or less me just getting rid of Javonte
Anything
Williams.
involving a third round pick is not a blockbuster.
No, not at all. It's probably going to go to someone that I will cut immediately.
Not if you do it right.
Uh, but the trade was just his third round, his 3-6 for Javonte Williams, which I think pretty damn fair.
It wasn't even his pick. It was Blake's initially. so
Yeah, it wasn't even his.
so it's whatever. There's no emotion behind that pick.
No, no, not at all. Uh, so there was one or two nights now where Matt has sent me stuff. He is so badly wanting to get rid of Chris Olave. He really wants to cash out on him pretty bad too.
I believe it.
Um, the first one that he tried was my 3-1 and my 1-7 for Chris Olave.
1-7 is asking quite a bit for a guy.
Yeah, no, you're not getting either of those. And then he tried my 2-1 for Chris
2-1's
Olave.
a better offer. I'd still be.
Better, still not taking it. For who I can get at 2-1,
2-1 is
I'm taking
basically a
them
first round
over.
pick. Like that's what's kind of tough
Yeah.
about that.
And my response to that was, bro is one concussion away from having a career-ending injury.
Hard to argue.
And he averages more than one concussion a season.
I mean, you could probably set your watch to it this year. Unfortunately.
Yep. And what's funny is Matt then responded saying, he's a first-round trade for me. Like, is he though?
I mean,
Uh,
he's valuable as in terms of like the number one receiver on the team, and how much faith you have in his durability is basically you got to find somebody that's really like willing to buy into his upside and
yep.
kind of ignore all the other baggage that comes along with it.
Especially for that level of compensation.
For sure, like maybe a mid-second round pick, I would think, but like that's
Yep.
like the max compensation I could
So,
think.
so the next trade suggestion that he sent, Chuba and 2-1 for Chris Olave and 2027 first round.
Man, that Olave is part of everything, eh?
I mean, he wants to get rid of Chris Olave really bad.
So he would take Chuba away from you and a second round pick?
And 2-1. and 2-1.
Okay, for Chris Olave, which doesn't fill a need of losing Chuba, and first round pick next year, 2027, 2026.
2027. So 2027.
Two
So not
years.
next
Fuck
year, but the
that.
year after. 2 years.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, there's only one player that immediately stands out that is that far
Who,
out.
Arch Manning?
No. Jeremiah Smith.
Oh,
He's a wide receiver for Ohio
yeah.
State.
Oh,
That is the best wide receiver. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you can pretty much figure somebody from Ohio State will be out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was a freshman this last season, so he's not even eligible to go to the NFL for 2 years
Perfect.
still.
Get your hooks into them
So,
now.
I mean, right. So I'm like, that is possibly a Jeremiah Smith, but I need to somehow get top 2 or 3 for that.
Realistically, if you do nothing with your team, something along those lines could happen. Although I do think that you're trying to improve, so you might want to throw those.
I would like to think so. I'm trying. Anything's an improvement from last year.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean,
Literally anything is an improvement.
yeah.
Um, and so here is the big one that I finally said no. I just like we have to be done here. Was Chuba, Calvin Ridley, my 1-1,
Okay.
and my 2026 second round. So next year's
That's a
second
lot.
round. For
Chris Olave.
AJ Brown, Chris Olave,
Uh-huh.
Evan Ingram, and next year's first round.
Then you're throwing away Ashton Genty. Like, no.
I am throwing away Ashton Genty.
I mean, right then and there, like, I think it's got to be. I mean, it's quite a lot of compensation, I would say. I mean, if you're hurting at tight end, Evan Ingram is not bad, but I mean, you have confidence. It's whatever.
Yeah, great. Yeah, Kyle Pitts, he's been great. It's been great for me.
You just put him on the bench and just enjoy everything he does. He can't hurt you. He can't hurt you
Yeah.
from there. I've said this before.
You can't hurt me from the bench. Um, and so the immediate no, immediate rejection because it was my 1-1.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of sentimentality with the 1.1. Believe me, like I had the 1.1 last year. Looking back on it, I should have traded it, but I didn't. So it's like water on the bridge. I can't regret it.
Well, I mean, that kind of opens up the question, though. What were you offered
I was
for it?
offered Bijan Robinson for
Ooh.
1.1, which turned out to be Marvin Harrison Jr. Which,
Ooh, boy.
by every metric that I looked up at the time, I should have taken the fucking trade. I didn't because I was stubborn. I did a lot of things last year that I shouldn't have done. I should have taken certain players that I didn't take. So, I mean, that was just like the beginning of my mistakes in the offseason. So, set me up for absolute glory in the regular season. Cool beans, man.
I mean, as like I said, as tempting as it is, Ashton Genty is doing everything for the Raiders.
More than likely. I mean, outside of catching the balls that Brock Bowers would catch, but yeah.
And who else with there's
Jacoby Myers.
Besh or Beck. Besh. Yeah,
Besh is barely like
Jacoby
he's
Myers.
barely like being whispered about right now. Jacoby Myers is
Yeah.
like some other dude who's like 6'4", who's also a rookie.
Hunter Renfro.
Is he still there? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Probably not him. I would assume not him, but I mean, if it is, good job, little man.
I just can't turn down an immediate start for that. Like with what he was offering, you're not giving me someone that is going to more or less replace Aston Genty.
No, not this year. It's a future move, is what it is.
It's a next year, but
I mean, getting AJ Brown is a pretty
who's
sweet
kind
deal, but you're giving up a lot. Like, I don't know if I would trade AJ Brown for 1.1 alone.
I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't even do
I don't
that
think
straight
anybody
up.
would.
AJ Brown's what? 28?
AJ Brown is not a top 5 receiver.
No.
I mean, he's close. He's very close, but he's not top 5.
Yeah. I'd argue like
He's top
7th,
10. Top 10
maybe.
is not bad. I'll fucking top 10 is nothing.
Top 10. Top 10 for
Nothing
sure.
to sneeze at. I have 3 in the top like
Uh,
12. That's pretty cool. It's just
mhm.
it's just me wanting to gloat about something. That's all. Um, yeah, I got like one one trade offer, I believe, that really stood out. It was from Andy because he wanted to get into the draft. I think he
Mhm.
wanted the second round pick, like 2.2, and he wanted to trade me like a future second. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I want a second round pick in this fucking draft. Why would I do that? Like he verbally asked me about it. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. He's like, would you do a third? Like, mean a third this year for a second next year? He's like, yeah. I'm like, huh. I'm like, I'll think about it. And then I ended up proposing that trade to him. And he sat on it for a while. And then I started thinking about it for a while. I'm like, well, who could I get at 3.2?
Yeah.
It's probably somebody who I probably would have taken in the second round. So maybe screw it. I'm just gonna take it off the table. So I took it off the table. Um,
I mean, we have a reason why it's called the Puka Nakua pick,
yeah, but
though.
I'm not at 310. 310 is the Puka Nakua pick.
Uh, I did have one trade offer that I sent to Andy. I mentioned to you before we started recording, but I threw out probably a very one-sided trade.
That's not how you. That's not how
But
you make trades, man. You can't be one sided. Doesn't make sense for
no,
both.
no. I tried, and the reason being is that he's been after my 2-1 for a long time, for a month. And so I was giving it to him, and he was high on Kyle Pitts for all season last year. He was constantly offering me stuff for Kyle Pitts. He was gonna try to do a straight up with like Dallas Goddard, and then he was trying to do something else with him. So I was like, all right, I will give you the two things that you want. I will give you Kyle Pitts, and I will give you my 2-1.
Okay,
You just got to give me Brock Bowers.
it's asking a lot. It's
So
asking.
that was,
I would posit like, why does he want Kyle Pitts when he has Brock Bowers? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, there's, I don't know too much about why he wants them because anytime I bring it up, I'm like, he's been under delivering his entire NFL
For
career.
sure. Like, I'd
Uh,
sooner send you Travis Kelsey for fucking Kyle Pitts.
yeah, even current Travis
That's all
Kelce.
I have access to. I can't get you him in his prime. I wouldn't even trade him in his prime.
Yeah. And, oh, in his prime, he puts up wide receiver
In his
numbers.
prime, he's still better than
You
everybody
know,
else in this fucking shit because he's getting like 10 touchdowns a year.
pretty damn close. So, and I've been considering doing something very similar for, I was looking at maybe Trey McBride and maybe Sam Laporta, throwing out that kind of trade.
Well, Scotty does like Laporta.
See,
He was very proud of himself for getting Laporta. Trey
oh yeah,
McBride's a hard fucking one. Like you're basically talking about Brock Bowers. Those guys are 1 and 2.
yeah, yeah. They're especially in the fantasy world. They're,
Yeah,
I mean, any list I'm looking at, Brock Bowers 1, Trey McBride 2, and then Laporta 3.
George Kittle 3.
Interchangeable between Laporta and Kittle.
Okay.
That's at least what I've
Okay.
seen.
I've seen Hawkinson up there too, but he's also like
He's a little
he is,
older.
but also like if both receivers are banged up and like also Addison. Speaking of things that we didn't even mention, he's going to be suspended for the first 3 games of the season. So that came down today. So if Jefferson's not fucking completely healthy, then Hawkinson's going to get like 12 catches a game.
Pretty damn close. Where is the trying to find my rookie listings here? So let's do some estimations here. Let's do a guess of just the first round. We're not going to worry about second. We won't worry about 2 and
Sounds good.
3. So first round. Let me pull up the list here. Where's our group chat? Where's the big list here?
I
So,
have the draft order. I don't have the players.
so we've all been talking about it because I got 1-1. So, I mean, when you have one of the people here
It's
that
only
has
been
it,
fucking 5 months since you've been talking about who exactly you're going to be
yeah,
taking. So
yeah. So we all know 1-1 Ashton Genty. No question about it. Which then brings up, actually, funny enough, it's you.
weird. Two
One,
worst fucking
two.
players and most consistent people on the podcast. We just want to fucking talk about something other than how much we suck. Um, yeah, 1.2. Initially, like during the beginning of the off season, I had no idea who the hell I was going to take. I listened to one of our older podcasts. It just sounded like I was fucking defeated. Like I was like, I'm not going to get Genty. Like, am I going to have to take a receiver? Like, I might have to take a receiver. Nope, I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to take a Marion Hampton, and I'm going to ride his ass past Captain One Eye, and I'm hoping to get at least similar production as what Genty can give to you. If Omarion Hampton starts week 1 and he doesn't have to worry about like Harris really like picking up on his like workload, I legitimately think I could have like a rookie of the year like type performance from this dude. As much as like Harbaugh probably
You
wants to
could.
run the ball. But I'm sure Pete
I
Carroll
mean,
wants to run the
honestly, you
fucking ball
could. I mean,
too. So I mean, hey, who cares?
yeah, very much.
Ooh, yeah.
And so next after that is Matt.
Yep.
And he's not very high. I think you mentioned it. He is not high on Travis
Does
Hunter.
not want Travis. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Huh.
so what does he need though? I mean, he kind of
The
is.
only other thing to take in the first round is probably a running back.
You think he would go like a Trayvon Henderson?
Travion Henderson is probably the next best running back that I would think. I mean, it's not the most desirable like position that he's in. He's behind Ramondre Stevenson, but like I think everybody with eyes can probably tell that he's going to take his job eventually, but like not during the intermediate.
Yeah. Well, so do you think he skips out on a wide receiver? You think he doesn't take
I don't
McMillan?
think like if you're not going to take Travis Hunter, I can't see you taking McMillan because I think Travis Hunter is a better receiver than McMillan. Plus, you get the dual purposing of him too. So I mean, like if
Yeah.
you're not going to take Hunter to cover your wide receiver
Mhm.
position slash what can be your defensive back position, if you're not sold on that concept, then you're probably not going to take Ted McMillan on a Carolina team with
Yeah.
with Bryce Young who improved last year, but also sucked shit like the first part of the year. So I mean, like, what are you gonna get? Who knows? So it's kind of a
Yeah.
dice roll. I
That.
mean, for me, I would assume probably Travion Henderson. I guess
Do you think he skips all of that and maybe takes an RJ Harvey?
that would shock me, especially because like Denver brought in what's his face, the dude that was on Chargers last year, J.K. Dobbins.
Uh,
So I mean, it just makes that a little bit more clouded. That's all. I can't see R.J. Harvey going that high. Like, but I like what I assume that's going to happen in this draft is just like running backs after running back after running back, and just watching
mhm.
all those guys go out the window and watching my hope just dwindle. And
Well, I mean, you get your
so
top one.
I get the guy that I want, which is cool, and that's all I
Yeah.
ask for really. That's the bare minimum of what I need, and I can't fucking get mad at that. So
I really don't. I don't know. To me, I just don't see Matt passing up on. I mean, if he's not taking Tet or Travis Hunter, that would shock me, honestly.
that'd be something for sure.
So I mean, maybe a Trevion Henderson then it's Blake.
I'm sure Blake
Which I
is.
mean, what does Blake even need? He doesn't need
I mean, Blake
much.
is a strong team, but it doesn't mean he doesn't need anything. I mean,
Where is Blake right now? What does he need?
Blake,
Or what would he quote unquote need?
well, he could use a running back.
You could use a running back.
Yep. I mean, he has Derrick Henry and then a lot to worry about. He's got Derrick Henry and then Tyrone Tracy, probably going to lose his job. Brian Robinson, not the most favored guy in that backfield. He has Rashad White, lost his job last year. He's got Zach Charbonnet, who could potentially play with.
I mean, you could argue that he's going to play a lot more
Well,
this
if
year.
Walker is consistently hurt, I mean, why wouldn't you assume that? And that is the extent of his running backs. He's got Najee Harris on
Yeah.
the injury reserve still, which that's the
Yeah.
right place for him. And he's got Blake
Very well.
Corum in his taxi squad, so
Yeah.
he needs a running back.
Very much. Next is Nick. Well, so if since so let's assume that we would say Matt takes Trevion Henderson. You think he goes RJ Harvey, or do you think he skips and goes to Caleb Johnson?
Um, I could see him going. You know what? Like, I did not see what sleepers rankings are on this shit. This is a bit alarming.
I'm looking at it right now. It's
I did. I
in
didn't know
terms of
RJ
running
Harvey
backs,
had made that much of a leap. Shit, it might be RJ Harvey. Shit.
RJ Harvey's considered the fourth. It's interchangeable between Caleb Johnson and RJ Harvey. It goes Genty, Hampton, Henderson, and then it switches. It goes back and forth between Johnson and Harvey.
Yeah. So, like, between Matt and Blake, I would say some combination of RJ Harvey and Travion Henderson, probably. If those are the guys to have. And then, well, after that comes who? Nick Stumper.
Nick.
And he has talked a lot of shit about he's not going to take Caleb Johnson. So, I mean, nut up or shut up, dude. Like you have to take him. Because there's no other dude to take. Why would you not take him?
Well, I mean, you think he's going to take a running back?
You know what? You might be right. He
I could
you
easily
know
see Nick taking because he has Joe Mixon, James Conner, which I mean Mixon is kind of a sore spot, but then he has oof, he might be taking a running back.
he is going to take a running back. Like he's already said that he wants to take a running back. However, if we're putting him into this hole where he has to take his homer pick, like I don't know if he wants to.
Well, he would have to most likely take Quinshon Judkins
That's the other option.
or Scadbo.
That's so high for
Well,
Scatterbo.
because we're assuming that the first five picks are running backs right now. Uh,
Honestly, if it comes to,
the first four picks are running backs.
I think if at number 5, since he has said out loud that he's not going to take Caleb Johnson, I'll give him Travis Hunter. And for Travis Hunter to go at the 5th pick is fucking wild because he should have went before that.
That's nuts.
I can see Blake.
Because
Blake could
then
probably
that,
fucking take him too, but I mean, like, he needs a running back. It seems.
yeah. Because then Blake comes after Nick. Because it goes Blake, Nick, Blake.
Fuck. So then Blake could probably if he like, I don't know
If he's,
would he double up on fucking running backs?
I, I don't think so because there's not really much after that.
All the reason to do it then.
I mean, you could argue Jaden Blue with Dallas.
That's a reach.
Well, I mean, you're obviously skipping Judkins just because of his issues already. You're skipping supposedly Dylan Sampson with Cleveland as well,
Yeah,
and skipping Bashal Tutin
yeah, the 2D man.
with Jacksonville.
Yeah, the guy they drafted just this year. Behind
Yeah. Which
thing
I'm not,
one
I
and
would
thing
honestly not touch
two.
any. I I would not touch any running backs at Jacksonville as someone that has Tank Bigsby. I would not touch any
As
of them.
somebody has Travis Etienne, I don't like any of it either.
So I mean, you're if you want to grab a running back, it would have to be Jaden Blue, and you're gonna have to hope that he outplays Javonte Williams.
I don't know, man. Like at that point, like you probably take Ted McMillan. If you're reaching it for Jaden Blue, you would take Ted McMillan. He's a better receiver prospect than Jaden Blue is a running back prospect.
Yeah. Yep. Which that would be interesting that somehow, because we're saying that Nick would take Travis Hunter, and then at 6 is Ted McMillan,
Potentially.
and then 7
I mean,
me.
there's also two tight ends in this draft that are potentially very
Yeah.
valuable, but like the two top receivers just barely went. There's
Yeah.
one other guy I could see going in the first round at receiver. I don't know if he will, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, it would be if this is all how we're thinking, and somehow by some miracle, it literally is running back, running back, running back, like we're thinking. My plan goes out the window
Same.
because
My plan is shot to shit, but I mean, like, I've only planned, like, I had ideas beyond what I could do in the second round, but I mean, all that is gone as soon as all these guys get wiped off. So,
yeah, it's gonna really depend on if all that happens because my hope is I get RJ Harvey at 7,
no chance.
which I don't think is
No, I
happening.
really doubt that. Especially if
Uh,
anybody's looking at these sleeper rankings and like he's number 3 on the list, like that's a lot.
yep, yep. So by some miracle, if that somehow happens, like if someone is really high on Tet and high enough on Travis Hunter, and maybe they consider Warren or Loveland high enough to take first round,
Maybe.
because then if I don't get any of that, I am going to take Amika Egbuka.
Not a bad pick. I mean, he's solid receiver. He's got a high floor. He's probably better than what's his face from last year, the dude out of Washington. God, he's my player, and I don't forget his name.
And then it's Matt again, who I could see him then taking maybe Luther Burden.
It's Matt again in the first round. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Matt at 8. Maybe Luther Burden, or maybe that's when the first tight end
I
goes.
would probably think more to the tight end at that point.
And do you think Loveland or Warren?
Um,
I would maybe argue Loveland just because I think he'll start immediately over Komet.
I mean, Warren is absolutely going to start over whoever the fuck is there too.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the issue is the quarterback situation just in general at
It's
Indy.
not good. It's not good at all. But I mean, at best, I could think both tight ends go right here at 8 and 9.
Loveland, so just interchangeable. Loveland,
Portland
Warren.
Warren, I know for a fact one of these guys wants one of these players for sure.
Mhm.
They were probably thinking more along the lines they could get him in the second, which is not going to happen. Not the way this is shaking out,
No,
especially.
no.
So yeah, I figured both
And
of those are tight
then,
ends.
so yeah, we would just say interchangeable. Matt Kyle takes both
So
tight ends.
yeah, we're basically just doing a block of running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what do you think Blake takes? 110. Golden,
Who? See,
Matthew Golden.
if he does, I'm gonna make fun of him mercilessly.
Maybe a Trey Harris then to compete against Lad McConkey.
Better not. I want Trey Harris. God damn it.
So you go in with the 2 Charger, The 1-2 punch of the Charger wide receivers. Oh, you would literally have the offense.
And I still have Keenan Allen, by the way, so I'd have to dump him.
Well, keep in mind because Amarion Hampton, you have Amarion Hampton, Lad McConkey, and and Trey Harris.
Yeah, I'll hitch my.
That you have the
I
Charger
will hitch my
offense.
wagon.
That is the Charger
I
offense.
will.
We just need you to now get Justin Herbert.
I have no room for Herbert on my team.
What, you don't think you can take him at
I
quarterback?
have Caleb fucking Williams, and then I have Drake May also. So I have no room for him. And Big John,
That high on Drake May, huh?
I'm kind of more high on him than I am Caleb Williams at the moment, and that's fucking frustrating because I'm gonna lose money.
Not
Damn,
that
why
much.
is Jack Besh like? He's got a lot.
Apparently Besh is they're high on Besh
I'm
right
high
now.
on Besh too, but I mean, damn, he's ranked really fucking high.
Right? But I don't have much else here. We somehow were able to fill in that hour. So don't know how we were able to do that. We talked a lot of injuries, which we probably did a little too much, but whatever. Who cares?
Shit or trade stuff. We didn't decide which one was better, either Superman or Fantastic Four. I mean, that's up for debate, I guess, depending on the person.
Up for debate. I would argue, honestly,
No,
Superman.
I don't think it's a question. Superman is a far superior movie.
Yeah. I just didn't want to admit
Superman
it.
is an 8.5 in my book, and I'd say the Fantastic Four is a 7. And that's a generous 7.
Which, I mean, is still better than a lot of other stuff that Marvel's put out recently.
Certainly better than the Marvels, and better than most of the fucking TV shows that they're jamming down people's throats.
What, you didn't like Madam Web?
That was a movie.
It sure was.
That is one of the worst
Anyway.
movies I've ever seen, because
It was bad. But it's not Marvel because it was done by Sony.
that's fine. As long as they don't have to, like, remain tied to that film, because that shit was wretched. All of the villain was,
Very bad.
like, he didn't speak one word of dialogue. It was all overdubbed, and it was so terrible.
Yes. But one thing we will do is see the Demon Hunter movie
Hell yeah.
on September 11th.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Infinity
Demon
Castle,
Hunter.
baby. Never forget.
Never forget Infinity Castle or 9/11. Anyway, thanks whoever's out there listening to us. We're just shooting this
We
shit.
will definitely get back to you post-draft and let you guys know what it turned out
Mhm.
and how frustrated some people are. We'll probably have more people on this fucking podcast, namely just Nick Stumper, because he's the only other guy that likes to join us consistently.
Oh yeah. No, there's a reason why I am telling them they're going to get a Riverside link for those that are joining remotely. It's because I am going to get it recorded. So people are going to get recorded whether they like it or not.
Totally fine. As they should be.
And even then, I mean, if they don't want to talk, I'll just do voiceover for it. It's fine. Either way, we will get it recorded and bring it to whoever's listening, all 10 of you. So,
I can't wait to hear it.
Anyway.
I will fucking trash it as bad as I have to.
It's going to be great. Anyway, thanks for listening, whoever's out there. Post-draft.
Post-draft
Recap
net clarity,
coming back.
baby. It's coming.